Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do, telling people that I'm streaming so they know to come here. Telling people that I'm streaming so they know to come here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Monday. It is Monday. It's Monday. Isn't that great? It's Monday. Woohoo. It's technically my Sunday because I have Sunday and Monday off. So technically this is my Sunday, but it's your guys' Monday, depending on your job. So hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to another stream. I decided to do one because why not? So, pretty much that. So yeah, we're streaming. Got a bunch of cool new machines coming in soon, and we say goodbye to some other machines that we've had for a while. So that's all fun. Got some drama as well for some reason. I don't know why, but we got some drama apparently, which we'll address later. But anyways, so we are live streaming. I hope you all are having a great Monday, all things considered. Hope it's doing well. Hope it's doing well. How is everybody on this fine Monday? I hope everyone's doing well. Yo, hey Chance, yo brothers, whoa, hey, hello, Steam. Yes. I hope everybody is having a great day. I hope it's great. My Monday's going good. Just got off work 3 hours ago. Okay, that's good. Well, I guess I'm here. I guess you are, Vacuum Central. So that all is good. TR's World of Vacuum says, sorry, I got a little personal message. I just want you to understand I have your back. Hey, I appreciate that. I don't necessarily think that this is the type of situation where excuses need to be made, because I don't think it's necessary. I think the issue speaks for itself. For some reason, there's some drama going around with another vacuum YouTuber. You may have heard of him, where we're doing a trade for a couple vacuums. Basically, I'm trading the Shark Apex, the standard blue edition, not the 0M model, for a Dyson DC07 Animal. And I told this individual, I'm not going to name names obviously because I don't want to put them on blast, but I told this individual that yes, I'm okay with doing the trade, but because of what happened recently with Bray and with the issue with the Rubbermaid, and the fact that I've had with pretty much every last few trades I've attempted to do, I've ended up receiving a machine that was not in the condition as was advertised. And, you know, nothing against you personally, but when we do this trade, I'm going to wait until I receive the Dyson first, and then I'll be shipping out the Shark afterwards. I told them I'll check and see, you know, if it updates in the tracking, if the tracking information updates in time for me to ship it out on Thursday, then I may do so, but otherwise I may have to wait till Monday. Or until, you know, because that's the day that it said that the vacuum was going to arrive, and that's the next weekday I'd be able to ship it anyways, because the next day I'd be off. So in that process, he for some reason started freaking out when I was like, hey, don't worry, you know, because he was like, no, he's like, I'm concerned the vacuum's not actually going to get here. and that I'm not going to get it. I said, don't worry. As I said, I've been pestering you about getting this machine for the last 3.5 years. I don't think I would be interested in not giving you the Shark after I have had no luck selling it otherwise, and I've been trying to get you to, and you've said you wanted me to hold on to it for the last 3 years. There's no way you're not getting the Shark. So he's like, okay, okay. So he says it's okay, and then I think, oh, all is good. And then I print off the shipping label for the Shark. Haven't shipped it yet, but I print off the shipping label. And he said, yay, you shipped it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm not going to bother responding because I'll just wait until I actually ship it, because I didn't tell him that I shipped it. And I had previously told him every time that I updated him that I will let him know when I ship the vacuum. Period. The end. I will tell you. Because he kept asking over and over again, did you ship it yet? Did you ship it yet? No, I wasn't able to get it out yet. I will let you know when I ship it. Which means exactly what that says. I will tell you when I ship it. As I do with every transaction. Every time I ship a vacuum out, I'll say, hey, your vacuum's just been dropped off. It's on its way. The estimated delivery date is this day. I explained to this individual before the trade even happened that I would be shipping the machine and telling him that it's being shipped when the item that it's being traded for ships and arrives. And I didn't say it only once. I said it multiple times. So recently, over the last few days, over the weekend, which doesn't make any sense because you can't even ship out packages on the weekend, he started typing expletives out, saying, oh, you're ignoring me. I can tell that you're ignoring me. You effing whatever the case may be. Just for some reason getting very upset, very emotional. And, I understand if he genuinely believes that I'm ignoring him out of malice, but I've said multiple times when the item will be shipped out that I'm waiting on the Dyson. Well, I think there's an Infinity as well, to arrive first. And for whatever reason, even though it's all in the chat log, so you can go back and see it, there has been just a complete ignorance, not ignorance, ignorance. He's ignored those for whatever reason and continued to get upset and then contact other people to then contact me so that way he can know that he's trying to get a hold of me. And it's like, okay, I was going to tell you and remind you for the 17th time, not literally, for like the 3rd or 4th time, that it's the weekend. I can't ship it out on the weekend. My UPS store isn't even open yet. If I miss the Thursday date, then Monday would be the soonest I'd be able to get it out. Anyways, even if I wasn't waiting to get the other machine first, which at that point hadn't even shown up in the tracking information yet. So I had no evidence that this machine was even on its way. Now it's finally updated, and now it's actually in transit, and it's apparently going to get here tomorrow. But the tracking had not updated yet, so he was wanting me to ship the machine after I had already expressed that I wanted the other machine to arrive when that machine hadn't even shown up in the tracking information yet. And even by the time it did, it was yesterday. I can't ship via UPS on Sunday. That's not how it works. And my local UPS shipping location is only open between 4:30 and 6 times that I work, which means that the only way I can actually get the product shipped out is on a day that I'm not at work. I tell everyone this up front. In the last several trades that I've done with other people, whether it be Caleb, whether it be Zach, in the case of those people, I sent out the machine right after the machine that I was trading for was received. I do a video on it, and then by the time they see the video, their machine's already out in the mail. And this person knew of this before the transaction even began. So why he's getting upset at me for not having shipped it yet doesn't make any sense to me, because he was aware that this is how we were doing it from the get-go. And he's just lashing out and getting upset and being explicit and constantly throwing slurs, and it doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess not slurs, expletives. And it doesn't make any sense to me because this was all already discussed prior. And for some reason, he's choosing to air this dirty laundry out elsewhere, despite the fact that that he's not giving the full context, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, even if I wasn't inclined prior to that, which again, it was said before that one machine would be received, then mine would be sent out. That's how it would be. But when you respond with cursing and constant, you just constantly trying to get a rise out of somebody, then at that point I'm like, okay, why are you in such a rush for me to send out this shark like right this minute? What are you hiding? Like what am I going to find something broken when the other machine arrives? Is there going to be something missing? Is it not going to work? Especially because this individual previously had praised Bray for shipping out a machine that was faulty to me. And basically, in conversations that were screenshotted and shared with me, I had confirmed that he was actually celebrating the fact that I had gotten defrauded of a machine. So when someone celebrates with another individual that a person had gotten scammed on a machine and spent a lot of money on a machine that didn't work, why am I then incentivized to then send out the machine when he insists that I do, despite that never having been part of the agreement in the first place? Like, there's just a lot of red flags here that are raised that don't really make any sense. Because I would totally understand if he's like, hey, I thought the vacuum was going to get shipped out Thursday. Is everything okay? You know, are you able to get it out Monday perhaps? Maybe even Tuesday? Like, what's going on? He didn't say that. He immediately jumped to, you're effing ignoring me, blah, 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 expletives and accusatory statements and all this. And I'm like, okay, why such the strong reaction? And this was the second time this has happened. The first time, he also got upset and started basically like jumping down my throat about it when I had said, hey, like I said, you're still getting the machine. Don't worry. I'll let you know when it's shipped. So there's already an additional line of communication where I specified when he's getting the machine, when I will let him know when it's being shipped, and not worry about getting the machine. And then he still is coming back, trying to constantly message me and trying to constantly get my attention just to chastise me for not having shipped the vacuum already. He's not even trying to figure out when it's going to be shipped. He's just getting upset and saying, you said Thursday, it's Monday. I'm like, okay, first off, that's only 2 days because UPS isn't open on the weekends. And second of all, I very clearly worded it to say that I should be able to get it out on Thursday, but that's under the assumption that I'm able to get there during the time that it's closed, that my fiance is not using my car, which he was, and that's also under the assumption that I go back on my initial words saying that I'm going to wait until the vacuum actually arrives. Obviously, that didn't happen. I didn't make any promises that I wasn't going to keep. I didn't say anything that I would have to fall back on, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm upfront that shipping can sometimes take a while because I'm balancing my car with my fiance who works full time, as do I. I tell everybody up front when they buy a machine, just so you know, this might take a while for me to ship out. Here's exactly why. Here are the days I might be able to get it, and the machine may end up getting shipped out after the machine that I get from you arrives. You're taking that risk when you do this trade. Because I've stated in the past that because of the issues I've had with other trades, I expect the person who wants to trade to send their machine first. Because I have everything to lose and nothing to gain. Because if I get a machine that's junk, there's nothing they can do. But if they get a machine that, well, maybe I should specify. So if, I mean, either way, the point is that I've had this issue in the past. I'm, by definition, I'm definite, let me rephrase this. I have more risk inherently if I ship out a machine or don't do a deal with somebody than someone who has less of an audience, naturally speaking, because there's more people to potentially see that I didn't do something properly and then naturally call me out for it because I have a bigger platform. So why people would think that I would do such a thing doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, it's really strange how I can't even, how I can't even, like, do a trade with someone over a vacuum cleaner. A fucking vacuum cleaner. Without some goofy bullshit happening. But that's just how it is. For some reason, a lot of people just don't seem to have the maturity to actually engage in a professional transaction. And I'm not going to dignify that. He can get all upset he wants about me ignoring him, but when you bring up the conversation with profanity and just insults and just attempting to escalate the situation unnecessarily when there isn't anything substantial that's actually happened, then it's like I'm not going to respond to that because I've had to de-escalate it like 2 or 3 times now, and I'm not going to bother with it. I've contemplated blocking him, but it's not worth it because the optics of that just would not look good. It just wouldn't. Because then he could say, oh, he blocked me, now I don't know when it's going to get shipped out. Fair enough. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to simply refrain from contacting him until the machine is shipped out, which will more than likely be whenever the package arrives tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. So, but yeah, so I mean, I've got the label printed out. I'm going to pack up the machine tonight, and hopefully it should be shipped out tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully. And I say hopefully because I tell people I have bad short-term memory. Sometimes stuff doesn't get out. And, I always offer the deepest apologies for it. But it's like, he didn't pay anything for it. He paid like $7 for it, like with shipping and everything. Like, Again, I understand it because there's a machine that has been sent. But I told him up front, like, this is how it goes. I'm going to get the machine first, then send off your machine. You can express your disapproval about that all you want. I mean, you're free to do so, obviously, but you can't agree to those terms up front and then say later on that, oh, you're scamming me because you didn't do what I wanted you to do, even though I didn't say anything about it until now. And especially because he's also allegedly made an attempt to recall the package, which isn't a thing. But the simple fact that he's trying to is, again, another reason why I'm going to wait to send out this machine, because I'm not going to be put in a position where the second I send out the machine, his package somehow miraculously gets sent back, and then he gets to keep all those machines and I get nothing and there's no recourse. I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm not stupid. I'm not falling for that. You guys will see the unboxing of that machine when it comes in, or both of them actually, because there's 2. So you guys will see that video in full transparency. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to not unbox a Dyson. So you guys will see that video, and you'll see exactly the condition that it's in. And, once I've confirmed the machine arrives in one piece, the shark goes out. It's that simple. If he is so concerned about me not shipping the shark when when have I ever done a trade and not given someone their machine? Never happened. So if he wants to operate under that assumption, then it tells me that he's probably guilty of doing exactly that, or at least considering it, because no one was talking about it, and then now all of a sudden he's concerned about it. Again, I understand the concern. I understand if you've been burned in the past, but But I've said exactly when I was shipping out the machine. I've said exactly, what days I may be able to get the machine out if I were to get it out early. And that's all there is to it. So he can choose to blow up my phone and all this stuff, and there's no point, because I'm not going to dignify that level of behavior with a response. I'm just not. It doesn't matter if there's a transaction tied to it. I'm still doing my part. I'm still shipping out the machine when I get the other one, like I said I would in the first place. None of that's changed. I'm not gonna punish him for using profanity by not giving him his machine. That'd be shitty. I'm not doing that. But I am going to wait, because I don't trust him to hold up his end of professionalism, because clearly he hasn't demonstrated his ability to be professional. That's all there is to it. If you respect me, I'll respect you. That's as far as that goes. And it's not like I'm not demanding anything. It's like I was never uncivil in this entire conversation. He's choosing to be immature and curse, and not just curse like use profanity, but he's like I can tell you're fucking ignoring me, and I could probably just pull up the messages here and just read directly from them, so I'm not paraphrasing. But yeah, so it seems like let's see. Yeah, so then the next day, did you get it dropped off or no? Okay, it's almost day. So he's mentioning multiple times in that same day. And I'm like, and this is after I had already said, where is it? Let's see. I told you when I drop it off, when I'll be dropping it off. Yeah. I can see, I will say this, there's this one message where I can kind of see how it could be misinterpreted as saying that I'm dropping it off that day for sure, because when I printed out the label, he then starts saying, "Oh, you dropped it off, right? You dropped it off. I'm excited. You drop it off?" And I said, "No, not yet. I'll get it shipped out more than likely Thursday, unless I'm able to leave work tomorrow to drop it off." Obviously, I wasn't, and I wasn't able to get it out Thursday. So I said more than likely, because earlier I had said if I'm able to. I said I should get it out Thursday. And he says that he proved the shipping, and I see a picture of a box, but I don't know what's in that box. So, and then he said, "You dropped it off. Yippee, I'm excited. You did drop it off, correct? Confused, you're reading messages, not replying." And I'm like, and he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't say I never said I dropped it off." He's like, "Makari said you dropped it off because I printed the label." It said I have to mark it as shipped in order to print the label, which I have to do since my UPS doesn't offer the scan and label service. See, this is where I kind of fucked up. I said, "So I'll be dropping it off tomorrow." Whereas earlier in the chat, I said I should be able to drop it off Thursday, and that's if the other tracking updates. So I could totally understand how in this one section, how he thinks that I'm promising to drop it off Thursday. But earlier when I first bought the machine, when we first did the trade, I had specified that it was going to be a while before I'd be able to ship it out, more than likely after those machines were received. So I can kind of see how he got confused on some of this parts, but instead of him clarifying and asking for clarification, which I would totally understand, he then starts cursing, just spamming me with messages, and then he says, "Okay, my package is going to be there before you even ship yours out. This is starting to get very annoying." I don't understand why he's saying it's starting to. That was the plan to begin with initially. And then he says, "This is bullshit. You're doing everything in your power to ignore me." This is on Sunday, by the way. This is yesterday. "You're doing everything in your fucking power to ignore me, and that's fucked. I see you online. You're posting stuff, but you're not replying. What the fuck?" And I'm not even on Facebook at this point. I'm not even getting notifications for this chat. I don't know why, but like the chat heads aren't even popping up. So I wasn't even trying to ignore him in this instance. It's just I wasn't getting the notifications for him. And then And then he says, listen here, I know you see these. You're choosing not to reply. I don't know when or if you will send that fucking shark. Either way, it is now Monday, and you said Thursday you would ship it out. It's not that fucking hard to reply. And then he mentioned someone else. And it's like, I told him multiple times that, first off, that's the weekend. If I don't ship it out one day, you can't count the weekend towards those days because I can't ship it out on those days. But again, he's not saying, hey, is there an update? I haven't heard about this in a while. You know, were you able to get it out Thursday? He just immediately jumps into, you're scamming me. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? And it's like, dude, chill. And if he's going from 0 to 60 in that small period of time, when I had already told him initially, so he already knew that the initial plan was that I was going to ship out this machine when the Dyson arrives. And the only reason I even said I should get it out Thursday is because he's pestering me about it, asking if I shipped it when I told him previously that I would tell him if it was shipped. And that he doesn't need to keep spamming me with messages while I'm at work and not checking my phone, and then getting pissy at me because I'm not on my phone at work. It's like, do you not understand that's the reason why the vacuum hasn't been shipped out yet? Because I'm at work and I can't leave work to go ship a vacuum during the busiest time of the day when I have the most customers? And yeah, when you respond that way, even if I was inclined before to ship out the shark earlier, you're obviously worried about something. So why am I then going to dignify that? Not even dignify, but why am I then going to risk sending out this machine but before I get the one that you've sent first? Especially when at the time that he was asking me to ship out that machine, it hadn't even shown up in tracking yet. There was no physical record of the vacuum even having been shipped. So he was asking me to essentially ship the machine blindly under the assumption that he had sent the box, with the only evidence being a picture of a box. A picture of a blank brown box. So, again, I understand it. I totally understand him being concerned and wanting to message me and ask for clarification, but that's not what he did. He said, he just started lashing out for whatever reason, and instead of simply asking for clarification, because for some reason he was, I guess, hyping himself up to believe that it was already on its way, even though I never said that. And I specifically said against that. I said that wasn't happening prior. But I guess because he told himself that it was already on its way, he then got mad at me for telling him that it shipped, even though I didn't do such a thing. So again, I understand if he's concerned because the machine hasn't been shipped out yet. But I told him that the plan all along was that I'd be shipping out the machine when the other machine was received. Initially, that was supposed to be Friday. Then it was supposed to be Monday. And then now it's apparently supposed to be Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So that keeps getting pushed back. And I'm not going to ship the machine until I know that I have something in my hands. And I even told him, it's like, dude, I've been holding this machine for you for the last 3.5 years. 2.5 years at least. Probably more closer to 2.5. But either way, like 2 years at least. And you're upset because you can't wait a week when multiple times over you said you didn't want it, you didn't want it, you didn't want it, you didn't want it. And then now you're worried that you're going to wait an extra couple days. I don't get it. So, and remember, this is coming from somebody who said they can't buy vacuums. They can't buy that. He has all this money to buy all these Phantoms and buy all these other vacuums. But then whenever I try to buy the multiple other vacuums I've tried to buy, I would literally be on the order page I would go to order it, and then it would immediately delete itself, and he'd be like, "Oh, nope, I'm keeping that one." And I'd be like, "Okay, that's fine." And then the next week, he mentions to somebody else that he sold it, and I'm like, "Okay." So this person doesn't have the best track record. So again, why am I going to trust them? Just common sense. Why am I going to trust them with these machines when they don't have a great record? And then I'm just going to ship out the shark whenever I know that I actually get something. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. And that was always the case. I offered to potentially drop it off earlier if I could and if the tracking information was updated. It was not. Didn't work. Tough shit, it happens. But that's all there is to it. Again, I'm not going to ship the machine out. Again, I was even open to trying to ship it out on Thursday. I just genuinely forgot. And I likely wouldn't have, if I had remembered, I likely wouldn't have sent it out anyways because the tracking hadn't even updated at that point. There was no record of the vacuum having been shipped at that point. So I would have likely waited anyways. And instead of him just being like, "Okay, I understand, just, if you can get it out Monday, that'd be great. If not, it's like I don't understand why people just don't have patience." Because it's like I've had transactions in the past where someone took a while to ship it. There was one time when I waited like 2.5 months to get a dusting brush. It happens. And I guess I just have to remember that not everybody has the same level of patience as I do, because maybe I'm just more understanding of that people actually have genuine lives and that sometimes gets in the way. I try my best to not let that get in the way, but at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do. So that's why I tell people up front, this might take a while. This likely will take a while. If they choose to go forward with it, you can't then get upset when the thing that I said was going to happen happens. Especially when you don't have the best track record yourself. That's all there is to it. So I don't know. Strange. But either way, let this be my record that he will get his shark. I'm not ripping him off. The shark is going to be shipped off as soon as I physically can ship it off after receiving the Dyson. Or the Dyson and the Infinity. It's supposed to be both, but, we'll see. There's supposed to be a Dyson DC07 Animal and with all the attachments in the manual. And there's supposed to be a blue Infinity vacuum that is supposed to be in good condition without any issues with the machine. I made sure to clear all that up. And especially because, it's two machines for one. So even if one of them works, these machines would literally have to be in, 17 different pieces for me to want to cancel the trade. The bar is not that high. The DC07 doesn't have any fading or anything like that. So if the DC07 arrives in one piece and it has a good clutch, like you mentioned, then all's well. Then he gets the chart. All right, I ranted about this for way too long, but I wanted to get all the details out there. And there are some people that said, "Oh, hey, I'm on your side, man." It's like, look, it's not even a matter of that. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's not a matter of that. This isn't the kind of thing where I need an excuse, because the explanation is enough on its own, because it makes logical sense. Everyone who's seen what's happened with Bray, what's happened with other vacuum YouTubers, I won't name them because I don't think their issues with their trades were malicious, but there have been other times where I've done trades. In fact, the last 5 trades that I've done with other collectors have all resulted in them getting a better machine than I got. Does that, how many times does that have to happen before you get pause about something like this happening? So that's all there is to it. So you will soon see a video on the DC07 Animal in whatever condition it comes in, or whatever package comes from him will be opened on camera. And provided it's not anything illegal, it's getting uploaded, whatever condition it's in. So, that being said, the shark will get sent right after. That's how it is. Alright, so enough of that. Let's get out of all this. So apparently he made a video about it. I haven't even watched the video yet. I'm not really interested in watching it. There's not really much he could say. There's not really anything he could say that would excuse it, so I'm not really concerned about that. Family isn't trusting mail right now. My sister's trying to get her passport and they want her citizenship records. Our family only has one copy and we don't want to lose it. And I will say, I'm not interested in actually throwing insults about anybody or name dropping anybody. There's no reason to do that. I'm just explaining that if there is someone that claims that I'm scamming them on a trade, it's not happening. Again, I think at a minimum it's premature to say that when I haven't even received the vacuum they're trading for anyways. Like, I haven't even got that machine yet. How can you say that I'm scamming someone already? Just because I haven't shipped the machine yet? It was your decision to go forward with the trade, knowing that that you were going to ship the machine first. It's just how it is. So if you don't want to do that next time, that's fine, but that's all there is to it. It's not surprising he's acting this way. It's typical of him. I wasn't aware it was typical until just now. Unless I don't know. I've suggested to him to not label you as a scammer until he never gets the product he traded for. I know you're not very speedy, but that means nothing. Well, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I just said. Especially when he gave me shit when I didn't get a $30 Elite Rewind that I was never interested in. Yeah. That's another thing. This person, I just saw this person in one of the Phantom groups bitching to somebody that they wouldn't sell him their Twister. Like, why would you do that? They just said, I thought I was getting that. And he's like, I never said you were getting that. And he's like, and he just started complaining about it. And it's like, really? That's not even, you can't, and it's hypocritical too. Because I don't know how many times I've seen him throw away, or, well, mainly just throw away something that I said I was interested in. And then, in some cases, lying about it. Like, he had a DC-14 full kit. He still has it. I'm still interested in it, definitely. So I'm hoping this doesn't... I'm not trying to burn any bridges or anything. I'm really genuinely just trying to, be civil about this. I'm hoping that after all this blows over that I can get that full kit. But he mentioned he had a full kit. I was like, hey, I'm interested in that. He's like, okay. And then he throws it away. And I'm like, hey, do you still have that full kit? He's like, no, I threw it away. And I'm like, okay, well, that's okay. I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you get another one, just let me know. And then he's showing me vacuums like a week later, and there's the full kit. I'm like, oh, you got another full kit? And he's like, oh, this is the one I had in the first place. And I'm like, you said you threw it away. And he's like, oh, no, I didn't throw it away. I went back and grabbed it. And I'm like, why would you lie about that? I don't understand that. So, yeah, it's strange. So, but yeah, I never had Temu, and it was bad as Wish. Yeah. Do you still have the Shark Navigator Lift Away Healthy Home Edition you unboxed a couple years ago? I actually sold both of those. I had two of them, believe it or not. I bought two of them brand new in box. Because I had ordered one, and then I found one at the store, so I bought one at the store, and then I went to go cancel the first one, and then it had just shipped, so I couldn't cancel it. So I ended up with two. I ended up using one of them for a little bit, and then I lost interest, and I sold both of them. One of them I sold still in the box. The other one I think I sold like lightly used, basically. I still cleaned it back out, so it still looked brand new, but technically it wasn't new. But yeah. Facebook is screwed up in many ways. It said that I'm active even when I don't have Facebook or Facebook Messenger open on my phone. That's another thing. Like, people sometimes say, like, oh, it says you're active. And it's like, I've learned to not take that very seriously because it's not accurate at all. It's not even close. And that's not an excuse. Like, many people have had that problem. Yeah. I haven't actually bought anything from Temu yet, but my fiance has successfully bought a lot of stuff from Temu. So I'm not going to say too much bad about it. But it very much just seems like this generation's Wish. I have a friend who uses and recommends Temu, and right then and there I realized how Temu worked and how it has any customers. Yeah. Everyone's talking about phantoms. Does anyone know where I can get a lift-off base for my mom's purple and gray Bissell Power Glide lift-off pet? I'm not sure. If you ever want to buy a good phantom, hit me up. I'll hook you up. I want a phantom. YDK, I want a phantom. Do you have any like Fury like special editions, or just like what phantoms do you have, YDK? Because I'd actually be interested. There's still a few models I'm looking for. Mainly the special editions and a couple others. I've not had great luck buying Vax or selling them because people are broke these days. Yeah, I totally get that. Did you find a spare dirty water tank for the Prey 2X Revolution? I'll be honest, I completely forgot to even look. Message me about it later so I can remember, and hopefully because I know I have one. I just gotta go grab one. I don't believe I've heard of him telling people he's scheming machines and shortly after selling it to somebody else. Well, that's what happened with me. Because he had... What did he say? He said it was a Cyclone XT. I was literally about to buy it. I was on the order page. And because he had sent me the link to it, and it was like maybe like 10 minutes later or something like that. I went to go order it, and it wasn't, and the listing disappeared. And I was like, what happened? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm having an issue with it. I'll get it listed later on, or tomorrow, or something to that effect. And the next day I go to buy, like, hey, any updates in Cyclone XT? And he's like, yeah, I sold it. Or no, he said, yeah, I'm keeping it. And I'm like, I was literally about to order it. What the fuck, dude? And it's like, I don't know. I don't even know if I said what the fuck. I think I said something. To be fair, I might have actually said what the fuck. But either way, it's like, why would you do that? And he's like, oh, I decided I want to keep it. It's like, okay, that's fine. I mean, if you want to sell it, just let me know. And then he sells it to somebody else. And then and then what he says is, oh, well, I found out there was an issue with it. And I'm like, but you literally ran it on camera. Like, I saw you run it, and everything was working fine. He's like, yeah, I ran it later, and both of the motors went out on it. And it's like, what? That's weird. I'm like, how does that even happen? And he said he sucked up something that broke it, or something to that effect. So then he ended up turning around and selling it to somebody else. I think? Because I don't think he said he threw it away. But it's just like, ugh. Ooh, to calm you down, you should show chat your new little toy you bought on Saturday. Oh, God. Not that thing. I haven't even taken that home. That's the worst part about it, is I left that at the shop. So I guarantee if I try to take it home, my boss is going to want me to pay more for it. Even though I already bought it. Or no, that's the other thing, because I didn't... Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that guitar. It's still at the shop. I wish I had that, but I didn't have the money to replace what I had taken out of the register, so I couldn't do it. So I had to leave it there. If I could afford it, I would do a trade with others, but I would definitely be honest with them about what they were getting. I jaywalk every morning to the bus stop. I guess I'll have to buy that guitar on tomorrow then. Because as long as I... Shit. But yeah. Fucking shit. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I forgot about that fucking thing. No, I didn't even forget. Riley told me not to get it, and I was just like, oh. And I was just like, I don't know. But yeah. But anyways, so I didn't end up picking up that guitar. but I'm probably gonna have to. I'll probably grab it tomorrow. I don't know. It's really hard to justify buying a guitar right now, but I don't. I don't want to make that. I don't want to upset that guy, so I probably better take it. But yeah. Let's see. How was your day? It was good, yeah. I don't know why talking about that damn guitar just made me like stress so much. I just started sweating bullets for some reason. Probably because it's really hot in my house right now because I don't have functioning central air. My house is a great deal, isn't it? Do you know style brush roll? I have a few SEs. Oh, you have a few SEs? Oh, YDK, you need to get a hold of me. Available in the future. I have some SEs within the process of being restored. I have some domestics and a few furries all restored, going to be for sale in the future. Other units to be available in the future. Yeah. YDK, please get a hold of me somehow. I don't know if you have Discord or whatever you have, but I'm very interested in those SEs. Because I'm still looking for an SE, an SE Plus, and ideally a better condition 10 amp. Just anything Fury related I'm interested in. And I mean, and also if I could maybe if I mean I understand if you don't want to, but if I could buy maybe one of those that haven't been restored yet for a bit cheaper maybe, because I can restore them myself. It's not a big deal, just to save you the hassle of doing it. Because I don't want to say I don't care, but I don't mind if they're restored or not. Because if honestly, if I had a preference, I'd rather save the money and just get them as is. But I understand if you want to like restore them up and make a little profit off them. I totally understand that too. So I mean that's yeah. All my units will be available on my website in the upcoming future. Ooh, definitely send me a link to that. Again, I don't know if you have I don't know if you have a website or if you have a way to message me somewhere, but yeah. But yeah, so yeah, YDK. I don't know if you have Discord or if you have anything. I don't know. Get a hold of me for sure. Do you have a Discord server? I I do have a Discord server, but it's very dead. It's like I don't actually use it. It's very, very dead. But yeah, YDK. I'm interested in an SE and an SE Plus. Um, and honestly, any Fury you have, I'd be interested in. Unless it's just a basic 12 amp, because I already have a few of those. But if it's an orange one, or if it's a 10 amp, or if it's an SE or an SE Plus, I'd be interested in any of those. Because I've been trying to find both SEs for a really long time, and I keep getting really close, but not actually getting one. These units will all be restored from top to bottom, seals and polish all around. Ooh. Yeah, if you had an 11 amp. Oh yeah, and if you had 11 amp, I'd definitely be interested in as well. I forgot about that. If you had or just any domestic, whether it's 9 or 11. Um, but yeah. Wait, who repeated the message? How much do you want for the tank? I'm not a lot. I'd have to look and see because I'd have to look and see like what condition they're in. You said you said you're looking for the well. You have my information. Just let me know what tank you're looking for. I think you said the dirty water tank, but if definitely because I'm pretty sure TR. I think you have my Facebook, so just let me know, just so I can remember to go grab something. Yeah. Ooh, blueprint. Oh, I want that blueprint. It's so pretty. All right, let's see. But yeah, these units all be restored. I already read that. Do you know Grateful Dead? I know of the Grateful Dead. Oh, hey, William. Yeah. Sorry if I keep falling behind in the chat. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not trying to fall behind. But yeah, I do have a Discord server, but it's pretty dead. I don't know if I want to post it because the mod situation's kind of fucked up on it, but it's very dead. But there's ways you can get a hold of me if need be. Let's see. A chance I said I would sell you the Parts Fury 10 amp VVC after the stream. We could work a deal out. We'll see. Do you know the Grateful Dead? I think I just answered this one. I've heard of them for sure. I don't recognize, like, off the top of my head what songs I know from them, but I definitely heard a few of their songs before. Random question, but is anyone selling a Panasonic right now? I actually am. I actually am. I'm selling a Panasonic right now. You should definitely buy it. I will link it right now. Finally, a good question. Let's see. Give me one sec. I'm selling a Panasonic right now. Give me one sec. Let me pull it off in Marketplace. Now this YDK person, I feel so bad because we're all just tackling him with all these questions. Tackling them, I should say. I don't know the gender. We're just tackling them about all these phantom questions. Like, yes, we'll give you money for these phantoms. It's like, wow, yeah. But I get dibs because it's my channel. I think that's fair. Let's see. Where is my Panasonic? I know it's on here. How do I'm trying to figure out where how to find the shit on my Marketplace page on desktop. It's quite a pain. This is all Facebook crap. Where's the stupid... I'll definitely... nope, that's a scam. Whoa. And everyone stop. There's a surprise in your messages that you need. What? A surprise in your message? What do you mean? The Fury motor? Yeah, I sent a message on Facebook. I recognize who this is. Wait, what's a scam? I'm so confused. They're selling refurbished V8s on eBay for $180. Do you think that's good? I think that's a great deal for the V8. Sounds like they have multiple domestics, but could be wrong. I want the prettiest one and the whitest one. I want the one with the matching hose and the matching handle. God damn it! Because that's my current domestic, quote unquote. It's not actually domestic. Doesn't have. Let's see. We're all guys. Okay, let's not pile on this guy too hard. Wow, this is everyone's just piling on. Let's see. Did my 11 app? Okay, that's fine, man. Whoa. Let's do a black one. Sounds like they have multiple domestics. Yeah, all white accents. I believe he said he had one, but doesn't know if he still has it. It needs to be under. Make sure it's on a tight budget. Oh yeah, my Panasonic's definitely under $100. I think it was like 50 or 60, something like that. It wasn't very much for the one I was selling, and it actually someone put a much longer cord on it too. So yeah, it's definitely not. Most of us are Phantom nuts. Yeah. Well, he has around 30 plus Phantoms. Oh my god. That's even more than I have. It's even more than Corbin has. Wow. That's that's just like objectively a good life. Just to have over 30 Phantoms. Like why would you not want that? Like there's only one right here and it's the like not even ah shit. I got one right here. It's really scratched up and dusty. It has googly eyes on it. But this one I've been using. Ow! Oh god, did you hear my shoulder pop? Holy fuck. Oh god. Oh, oh, did you hear my shoulder pop? Oh, oh, I just went Pillsbury Doughboy for a sec. Oh shit. Let's see. Ow. I always forget the Fury's not as light as I think it is, but oh. Yeah, YDK, can I just like have your soul, please? Let's see. Yeah. Is that a Hoover Turbo Brush next to the Dyson one? No. It's a Shork. It looks like kind of like a Hoover one though. It's probably like a knockoff Hoover, but it's junky. I actually ended up keeping this because it fits the Miele and the Bosch, so that's fun. I still need to get bags for my Bosch, but yeah, this thing fits the Miele, so much cheaper than the Miele Turbo Brush. So, and I mean it's built like shit, but it does still work, so why not? And then of course the Tango Free Turbine. I own boxed was unused ones. Okay, I need one of those please get a hold of me. My birthday's coming up. You should get a hold of me. I mean, I'm still gonna pay full price, but you should let me have dibs because my birthday's coming up in 8 months. So how much do you want to bet that this guy's actually just like trolling us, and that he doesn't actually have any Phantoms? 8 months, eh? I think, is that how math works? Let's see, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 7 months. 7 months. Those ones aren't for sale. I'll be a museum is in the works. Okay. Yeah, I have a cute little orange Bosch. Yeah, Rick knows. He saw it. But yeah, I need to get a new. I bought the bag dock for it, but I still need to get actual bags. And my hair keeps getting tangled up. Stupid hair. It's all volume. It's all long and keeps getting tangled now. But yeah, this is. I haven't used this Fury in a little bit. Yeah. Everyone's betting things now for some reason. I bet this Galaxy S7. No. I'll raise you one better. Where is it? I bet this Galaxy Note 7. The explosive one. I'll bet this one on it. And that actually means something because these are rare and explosive. Let's see. Let's see. Now everyone's asking for Phantoms. Yeah. Yeah. They have EnviroCare ones for the Bosch at Amazon. Oh, really? I thought the EnviroCare ones sucked. Let's see. And I don't feel like looking it up. I'll look it up later. I know I can get the bags. I just haven't bought them yet. Let's see. Amazon. I need to just stop looking for bags and just ask Rick for them every time because he always knows where they are. I don't even know why I bother actually looking. I should just pay Rick to just be on call. I should just pay Rick to just sit there at his computer and just anytime I have a question, just, here you go. And it's just, he's great at it too. Like he'd be like the best secretary, like anywhere. Let's see, not Facebook, Amazon. I'd pay him in Hoover Elites. Is that an acceptable currency? He's not, I know him. He actually owns the trademark for Phantom. What? YDK. So are you like someone who like worked at Phantom at one point, or because if so, I would love to chat, because I've actually been trying to put together a documentary on Phantom, but I haven't been able to because I haven't been able to track down anybody who actually worked at the company. So let's see. Type G Bosch bags. Those are trash bags. Okay, here we go. Posh Bosch Type G 929 for a 5-pack though. That's not bad. These are paper though. I want HEPA. Oh, you can still get genuine Bosch bags? What? You can wait. I'm just a big Phantom dude. I own a lot of stuff and info about them. I have contacts to former employees, lawyers, and other individuals. Dude, would I would love to talk with you further at some point. I don't, I mean, obviously, I don't know if there's, I mean, look up my, I don't know. I want to tell you to get in contact with me, but obviously it's up to you, but, or then I'd have to, like, reveal my contact information in this, and I don't really want to do that, but there's ways you can find me, for sure. I know a lot of people have found me, even though I don't advertise my stuff anywhere, so, yeah. I mean, it's, but yeah, I'd love to speak with you further about this, because that's very interesting, and I'm a sucker for Phantom too. So I mean, as you can obviously tell, this is not my only Phantom, but yeah, I love these Phantoms for a while, and I 100% blame Michael for it. It's completely Michael's fault. It's Phantom Vacuum Fan's fault as to why I like. Yeah, yeah. Do you have a Discord, YDK, or just anything? Let's see. I'd show you on FaceTime right now. Haha. I don't have an iPhone. I mean, I have an iPhone 4. That technically has FaceTime. I've got Skype. Remember Skype? But yeah. Let's see. The genuine Bosch ones are HEPA cloth. Ooh, yeah, I should get these then. I sent you a message on Facebook. Yes, nice. This name sounds familiar. I'm not going to say it for privacy reasons, obviously, but that name sounds familiar. And this random phone isn't one in a Let me grab my actual phone. I have a vac for sale, and right as I got the location we agreed on each side, he didn't want it because it was used. I was like, you fucking fool. Did you think it was new? Yeah, I haven't used Skype in a long ass time. What's the best way of finding vacuums? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, also, I'm gonna, before I forget, because I know one of you guys was asking about the Panasonic, I'm gonna make sure to, uh, a fucking Vectron? A Fury in the, oh my god. I know I have the limited edition, but I really wanted to get the standard Fury in the box just to have the box. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's so cool. I would love that refurbished Fury. Oh shit, that's awesome. Oh, and then of course the brochures for the original 9 amp. Of course, Thunder's in the box. Wow, that is amazing. Sick. That's fucking sick. All right, let's see. I don't know anyone sees Skype. Best way finding back. Best way is don't look and they will find you. Yeah. Beats me. I get them from the trees. Yeah, I want that Vectron. Depending on how much you ask for it, because you have so many. Well, I mean, if you're also still listening, you have so many Phantoms I want, but if you're actually refurbishing them, I would kind of expect you to ask a good amount for them. So, oh fuck, I can't afford that because there's still so many vacuums I'm still trying to get, but I'm there's still a lot of these I'd want. If you have any special editions, I'd definitely be interested in those, especially because those models I actually don't have yet. Yeah, I mainly want the orange dirty water tank. I do still have that. Yeah. Um, all right. Let me grab that Panasonic listing for you. If it won't like lag out when I'm trying to scroll and see my listings, God. All right, let me pull this up in here. Whoa, account's freaking out. Doop a doop a doop, boop a doop a doop, boop a doop a doo. Oh, there I am. It's my face. Wow. Got it. Boop a doop a doo, boop a doop a doop a doo, boop a doop boo, boop a doop a doop a doop boop boo. All right, whoever was asking about that Panasonic, it is. Was it Vienna? I don't know. But I just posted a link to it. So it's a Panasonic Performance Plus. Works great. Doesn't have the attachments, but it does run decently. It runs a little on the louder side, but it still runs pretty smoothly. And everything works good on it. Whenever I ship it, I'll hopefully remember to put a new bag in it. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, if you call the Phantom number, it literally just redirects to Shark. In fact, here, I'll prove it right now. So I've got the Fury right here. All right, let's call this shit. So 1-800-668-9600. Yeah. So that's what it says on the Phantom. It says 1-800. Here, I'll lift this up. I don't know if you can see that. 1-800-668-9600, or it says phantom.com, which doesn't exist anymore. At least not at that URL. And then 1-800-668-9600. And if you call it...
Thank you for calling Shark Ninja. For English, please press 1. Pour obtenir des instructions en français.
Just call Shark. Which is kind of smart on their part. They just reused the same number because it was already in service, so why not? Yes, I just found my Bissell's attachments for the Panasonic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that... Buyers and sellers are always just a pain in the ass. It's funny when I called it because it says no longer in service. So, this Fury is from 2000. I don't know if maybe some earlier models had a different phone number on them and maybe that number's out of service, but this number on this machine is new enough that it's just the Shark number, or it's what would eventually become the Shark number. Oh, so Illinois, I'm here in good old San Bernardino, California. Yeah. The shipping price is still the same regardless of where it goes. Just note that it would likely take a little bit longer to get there versus, say, Tennessee or something like that. So, but yeah. So if you buy it tonight, I'll do my best to get it shipped out tomorrow. But because my fiance gets off at work right around when my UPS store opens, so as long as he drops it off when he's supposed to, then I should be able to get it shipped out tomorrow. Because I'll likely be shipping out the Shark tomorrow anyway, so I should be able to get both of them out. So if you do buy that Panasonic, it'll get out tomorrow. Yeah, a few hundred on that Vectron. That sounds about right. Train. Only 100 are estimated to exist still. Wow, I really want a Vectron. Not just because of its history, because I love that ugly-ass color scheme. I love it. That disgusting, like, purple and grayish... Or that like orange and grayish friggin' purple. I don't know. Yeah. What is this color again? It's yeah. It's like gray. Why did I think it's purple? It's like grayish, greenish, purplish, whatever that fucking color is, and then I guess orange. It's friggin' fruit fly in my face. Thought it was green. Is it green? I can't tell. Whatever friggin' what color is this? Oh, make sure it doesn't show the name. Let me download this. I don't want to leak your name by accident. Let's see. Let me go back to my gallery. There we go. Okay. So, what fucking color is this? I know it's looking at the screen through this, and this sucks, and this sucks. See, when you look at it through this, it looks green. But when I look at it with my own eyes, it looks gray. But that looks green when I look at it through this, but that's not how it actually looks like. I don't frick. Train, shut up. I see my Wildcat. What? Oh, and a 10 amp Fury. Because my 10 amp Fury is, yeah, it looks like a light, kind of like a light gray. Like a darkish, well, it wouldn't be light gray. It's like a dark gray. And then the handle grip and then the, bumper. Oh, wow. So the handle grip and the bumper were reused from the domestic. Is that Vectron fucking new? It is not. It's pretty beat up. It's just laying down for some reason on a dirty carpet. Hey, I can't judge. My upstairs carpet is way worse. Yeah, the 10 amp Fury is nice. This again, I don't want to. There we go. If I click out of it, it doesn't show the name. That I want that Fury in the box. That's amazing. On a Dyson display carpet. I didn't even notice that. It's the fucking Dyson carpet. I didn't even notice that. Wow, that's awesome. I want to get one of those Dyson carpets. I asked someone else about it too, and I wish they sold those. I totally build like a tie. Like if they made like different branded carpets that were all the same size, so I could stack them all like into like a giant rug, that'd be awesome. And I want a Phantom rug. I'm sure there's no way they didn't make Phantom rugs. I refuse to believe they didn't make Phantom rugs. If only Dysons were so colorful. Okay, Dysons are more colorful, if we're being honest. Like, have you seen the DC07 low reach? Did you see Partwaz's video on the DC07 Zorbster? I have not seen it yet. I've been meaning to, though, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've seen Phantom rugs in videos. Right? I've never seen them. I want a Phantom rug. I want a Phantom rug. I mean, isn't it possible just to make them again? Like, just friggin' logo on a carpet, right? It can't be that hard, right? I gotta go. It's pretty late for me. My phone's at 2%. I hope everyone has a good night. See you later, Arbach. I'll see you later. Wait. Why does Fruit Punch Vest and Cherry Pepsi taste so good together? Strange. I just ordered some new bags for my Panasonic. Nice. I also heard from another Phantom collector they sold a commercial 11 amp with the Vectron 9 amp style brush roll. What? I want a lot of vacuum brand memorabilia I see when I go to vacuum stores as a kid, especially the posters. Yeah, I mean, doesn't it make sense? Like, if in my case, I have a dedicated room for vacuums. Why the fuck don't I have vacuum posters all up in that room? Like, why not? Just fit the theme, right? You know? Like, why not? It's the vacuum room. Might as well make it look... There's a piece of fuzz on my beard. Might as well make it look that way. Mitchell mentioned it recently. Oh, God. Well, to be fair, I hadn't even seen a picture of the 9 amp until I saw... Unless you count the domestic one, or the Destiny one that someone bought, was that picture from the guy who tried to rip me off on one. But... I mean, it exists. I wouldn't be... Here's the thing that nobody ever mentions about Phantom. There's so many different small iterations. Like, I have, like, what? like 4 12-amp Furies at this point, and they're all slightly different. Like the fluff traps in different spots. They do or don't have a reset button. The handle, the handle grip, the carry handle changed. Like the placement of like different fonts and writings changed. Some of the stickers changed. Like there's a lot of subtle differences between different versions of Phantoms that are like not documented. It's crazy. You could get them at old vac shops if they let you. Imagine what they have. I've tried. A lot of them don't have anything. I haven't asked for posters specifically, but I've asked for like stuff they're getting rid of. There's my now local vacuum stop, not the one that was actually in my town, but the one that was like, about an hour north, where they had given me that like box of Phantom stuff for like $45 or something like that, with like a few brush rolls, attachments, and a couple random little odds and ends. I'm still very thankful I got those, even though I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with any of them. But but yeah. Yeah, the Wildcats, of course. Yeah, those Wildcats are crazy. The only reason I haven't really been, what I'm really after is a Crosswind 200XL. That's what I'm after. A Crosswind 200XL. The 600, I don't care as much about, or the Westinghouse versions of them, like the dark blue ones. Yeah. Yep, there exists plenty of models that haven't been seen before. I own most of the iterations. You need to send me pictures of all those iterations so I can see and appreciate them. Thank you. But yeah, that's cool. So yeah, because I've got, and yeah, it's just crazy. Phantom Thunder refurbished from Bed Bath. What the fuck? Oh my god, what if there were any in stock? Obviously there's not. Ooh, that's a wide boy. Look at that. That's a wide Thunder. Oh crap, did it just show my email? Okay, good. It was too washed out to show it. Huh. That's a wide boy. Look at that wide boy. Look at that wide boy. Alright. I'm going to head to bed. Let me know how much you want for the tank. Yeah, I'll go make sure I have one first, and I'll let you know how much it is. And I'll just chuck it in a box real quick and throw it out. Not out of like trash, but like throw it, out. To you. Phantom Star, my love for vacuums is a small child, so that's why I get a bit crazy about them. See, that is one scenario where I do kind of feel like I'm a little out of the loop, because I was never one of those kids who like grew up with a Phantom, and that was kind of what was part of my like fascination about them. The only reason I even know about Phantoms is because of Michael. Phantom Vacuum Fan, Phantom Lightning, Caleb Schmaltz, Stars 1976, Destruction Fun 1 at the time, later Smash Stuff 30. All these guys are the reasons why I figured out what Phantoms were and figured out that I wanted one. And I always wanted a Fury, but I could only get my hands on Thunders for the longest of time. Even I got my hands on 2 domestics before I got my hands on any Fury or Lightning or Cyclone XT or anything. And you guys were there for most of that journey, because the first ever Fury I ever got was back in 2019 during that whole shit show. But either way, that was my first Fury. You guys have seen every Fury I've gotten since then. One thing that is nice about the exposure being as bad as it is it makes my teeth look way whiter than they actually are. Anyways, so yeah, plus the mystique helps too. And plus this is just objectively a good vacuum. I have Dysons and Sebos and Milas and Ricars and Simplicities and Oryx. I have so many machines that are supposed to be much better. And I still keep coming back to this. Because this and the Powerglide Ultra are my 2 favorite machines. And this is more versatile and it cleans better. Power Glide filter's better, and is more reliable. But this cleans better, and it's more versatile. It can do more surfaces. It can be adapted to go even further. It's great. It's great. So it's just a great vacuum. It's great. I'm probably going to use it after this video. I just vacuumed living room with my Cyclone XT, the one with the busted handle release. And yeah. Although that Cyclone XT does whistle a good amount, which I don't like. That's another reason. Another thing I love about the Fury, the Thunders and the Cyclone XTs whistle a lot, even just during normal use. That gets annoying after a while. It really does, especially on the XT. The Fury, because of how narrow the Cyclone is, it doesn't whistle, which I really like. It sounds much more normal. Now, I do like the sound on the Thunder. On the Cyclone XT, it's really annoying. And on the Thunder, the machine is just way too big and bulky. Whereas the Fury is actually like a manageable size and a manageable weight. So, and the fact that this thing still cleans well, with a 25-year-old friggin' brush roll in it. Well, at least 20 years old. 23. Because I assume this is the original brush roll to this machine. I'm not going to assume it's been replaced. I don't think the brush rolls have date codes on them, so there's not really a way to check. I also replaced the filter on this for the first time in a while. Replaced it with one of these newer ones. Of course, the tabs broke off immediately, but who cares? And one thing that does bother me is that this is starting to arc a lot more. Like, this looks bad for... Wait, no. No, this isn't a new one. This is one that was from a different... This is one I pulled out of a different Phantom. Never mind. I thought I put a new one in here, but I guess not. I guess I was messing around with some filters and whatnot. I don't like how that grill has a lot of play in it, though. But yeah, so... Let's see. Phantoms are just like that, yeah. Just like what? I think Phantoms, given the technology of the time and being one of the first cyclonic machines mass-produced, are better cleaners than they ought to be. They clean much better than early North American Dysons. I also have a theory that dual cyclonic is better than most of the multiple cyclonic systems Dyson adopted. Check back in Discord to send another Phantom link. Oh god. Phantom Factor reconditioned. Oh yeah, I saw that link. The XT on the Amazon on Amazon. Ooh. Man, these newest reviews on these are pretty bad. And it's unavailable, of course. The Cyclone XT was really not the perfect upgrade that it should have been. It definitely, you could tell it's definitely a lot more hollow feeling than the Thunder. But yeah. I saw that. Could I add you on Discord? I can look out for good vacuum deals and send links. Yeah, for sure. My Discord, I don't know if you can search it by name. My Discord's Tracy M, but I'm not sure if you can look it up that way. Oh, I think you can now, actually. Because I think they changed the way it works. Yeah, I think they changed the way you can. Yeah, so you don't need the numbers anymore. Yeah, so you should be able to find it. Ooh, Phantom. Oh yeah, I want to get the Iona Dirt Raider. I want to get my hands on that. That'd be kind of cool. Discord's Diamond Pasta. Just send me a thing on Discord and I'll see it. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember how to search people on here. Can you search people on here? Yeah, I can't find it. Unless I'm looking in the wrong spot. Wait, how do you spell your username? Just TRACEYM. It should pull it up. It's got like a blue animated icon. That's supposed to look like me, but it kind of doesn't, but kind of does. A little bit. He's like, just being stupid. Do you think Dyson should release a direct-air machine? Not even close. It's a terrible idea. Dyson wouldn't be caught dead releasing a direct-air machine. Not even close. That would never happen. And that's a good thing, because Dyson's fucked up enough things as it is. And this is coming from someone who's a Dyson fan. Let's see. Bosch bags. There's one for $19, one for $19.25, one for $20. Is there any capital letters? There shouldn't be. Not at least on the actual tag portion, unless I'm doing it wrong. Discord really fucked up their stupid thing, because they tried to make it simple by getting rid of the numbers, but they just made it even harder to actually find anyone, because the numbers were at least unique, and you could use it to identify somebody. I actually really liked that about Discord, and they got rid of the one thing that made them good. Bosch. Okay, let me make sure it doesn't show anything, like address-wise. I don't think it does. Is this Rick Hoover? Are these the right bags? It says G all for all Bosch. So I assume that's it. Plus, the Cyclonic Director doesn't even work. Cough, Iona, Nova Dry, Kilmar Dry Tack. Yeah. So this is a 5-pack for $20 though. Type G. That's double the price. But it's better quality. So I guess I can't complain too much. And they're genuine, so $19. So that's $4 per bag. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, that's right. I'll say $4 per bag. That's not terrible. I do want to use that Bosch too, and genuine probably the way to go. It for some reason doesn't look like it would fit though. Plus they're fairly big. Oh yeah, that's true. So they probably last a while at least. Yeah, and I want to get that Bosch running. It's so cute. In orange. Okay, I added those to my cart. What else should I add to my Amazon cart while I'm here? Vacuum. That's vacuum related. Let's see if they have any deals on Dyson clutches, because I still need to get some clutches. $40. Gross. Gross. I want the brown Apex all on Stratus and V11. Like 2 minutes ago, you were calling me a scammer, and now you're wanting all my other vacuums. I see how it is. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, I still have both of those machines, so. Question is, do you still have the DC-14 full kit? And did you throw it away for the 17th time? That's a better question. Did you ever get the XL21? I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I was supposed. Which I mean, I'm not. I know that I'll get it at some point. I just haven't been super anal about getting it super quick because I don't really care. Because technically, I traded that Hoover Nanolite for a Dirt Devil of some kind, I think. And then there's something else that was gonna get me that XL21. I forgot what it was though. Or maybe it was the Hoover. I don't even remember at this point. I'll have to talk to him. But yeah, I still need to get that XL21. I keep forgetting about it. It's a bunch of Dyson bullshit. Clutch repair kit designed to fit Dyson DC-07 vacuums. So, okay, here's one thing I need to ask, because I've never actually rebuilt. I have a confession to make. I've never actually rebuilt a Dyson clutch. I've never rebuilt a Dyson clutch. Is it actually, like, doable? Like, is it actually, like, worth it to try? Or is it just such a pain in the ass that I might as well just replace the entire assembly? Because every clutch I've bought that someone else rebuilt was junk. So, like, I don't know. Question, what did you use to clean up that yellow 07? It looked amazing afterwards. If I remember correctly, I used, what did I use? Shit. I used a drill with, like, those different, like, levels of buffing pads with some furniture polish. I think I just used, like, off-brand Pledge, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. The clutch comes apart very straightforward. Indeed, I have the full kit, the all floors, and too many other vacuums I don't want. Yes, I want the full kit. If it's in good shape and not split in half. And not messed up. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get this shit done first. Like I said, whenever I get... I think the tracking said I'm supposed to get the Dyson whatever Infinity tomorrow. So... hopefully, I'm not going to promise in case I fuck up and miss the deadline, because there's like a very small window that I can actually get it shipped, and I'm not doing it. My fiance's doing it. So if he fucks up and forgets to do it, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen. But I'm going to try to get the Shark out tomorrow. Should be able to. Keyword should. Don't jump down my throat if I don't, but I should be able to. But, yeah. So, hopefully, my fiance will be able to drop it off tomorrow. Because I'll be at work, so I can't physically do it. But hopefully, he'll be able to do that. I really want to refurbish my other Dysons. But, gosh damn, this is just ridiculous. The stupid clutches are such a pain in the dick. You know... should I buy this stupid bullshit kit? Because I really feel like... what is this nasty little clip over here? This cogwheel. These are Qualtex? Yeah, because maybe I should just start rebuilding these clutches instead of replacing them. Probably less wasteful, too. Brand generic. Wow. And there's no reviews either, which is kind of sketchy. Like, not a single review, not a single person tried this. I don't know. I don't know. Becco 1987 is a good Rebo guide. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Sam's awesome. But I don't think I've seen that video, so I guess that would explain that. Because maybe if I had seen a video on someone doing it, maybe I'd be a little bit... My brain just rebooted in real time. Okay, let's see. Becco 1987. Becco... Was Becco born in 1987? Is that why it's... Oh, literally, the first thing that pops up is Dyson clutch rebuild. Okay, well, clearly Google was learning my mind. Learning my mind? Reading my mind? Whatever the frick. This is an old video, 7 years ago? Wow. I thought I would do a... Oh, I need to read this properly. I thought I would do a how-to video on changing both belts on a Dyson... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I thought I would do a how-to video on changing both belts on a Dyson DC-03, 04, 07, 14, and 33 clutch. It's not that hard and will save you a ruddy fortune on a new clutch. Time flies, man. Yeah, he's great. Him and IB is like opposite ends of the same spectrum. I love all these guys. It's amazing like how much like I'd take a bullet for any of these guys. Becco, Ibasiak. What's the other dude's name? Mad About Hoovers. Love him. Absolutely adore him. And then like his friend Sam, I think his name is. Love them. I love everybody, honestly. Except Alex. Alex is a dick, but everyone else is sweet. Let's see. Roger is so quiet and posh. Meanwhile, Becco's so bombastic and kind of cocky. Yeah, I wish they did like a podcast or something together. Wouldn't that be like? Wouldn't they just like wouldn't that just fit so well? Just like the polar opposites, just like talking about vacuums and stuff. That'd be awesome. Am I the only channel member? Honestly, pretty much. Mostly because my channel is not worth paying for, and a lot of people refuse to do it even at only $1. So you're probably gonna be the only one for a while. I try to make it worth it, but it's honestly not. And I say that from the get-go. It's probably not worth it. But but hey, I appreciate it nonetheless. That extra $1 definitely helps. Sam and Parlos did a video together, though. No, not Becco 1987 Sam. I mean the other Sam from Mad About Hoovers. The one that, I forgot his name. But he was the guy, like, he brought a Dyson Kinetic onto the... Let me just pull it up. Wait, did I say Mad About Hoovers? No! What? Not Mad About Hoovers. Hooverlux. Is it Hooverlux? Let me double check this bullshit. Let's see, Hooverlux. Yeah, Hooverlux. That's what it is. Yeah, and Ben. His name's Ben, not Sam. Why did I think it was Sam? His name's Ben. This dude. Yeah, this dude. These guys. I love both of these guys. I know this is the main guy and this is just an extra guy, but I love both of these guys. They're sweet. They deserve a kiss on the forehead and a grilled cheese cut diagonally. So, yeah, and Sam and Parwaz did a video together. I loved that video. That was amazing. Parwaz is fantastic. I'm great friends with Parwaz. Love him to death. Absolute sweetheart. He deserves all of your views and all of your money. But yes, Parwaz is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because he's getting close to me in subscribers at this point, and so I need to be on his good side. But no, but seriously, I love him to death, and I'm so glad his channel is doing better. I just feel bad because just like a lot of other vacuum YouTubers, I can't bring myself to watch those videos of like people vacuuming up like pounds and pounds of dust. Like I just can't do it. Shredded paper's the best I can do, and that's all that's all we're gonna get. But yeah. But yeah, it's great. It's great. Ooh, may I become a member? Well, Vacuum Geek gets it. You have to pay for it. So yes, you can. There's a button for it. There's a button to join the channel, to join the memberships. It's $1 a month. You get access to extra videos and early access to every video that I post. You actually see the videos when I upload them, not when I set them live. And you also occasionally get access to exclusive videos as well that I don't actually post normally. Like just more like extraneous stuff, like organization vlogs and, like videos that are kind of like redundant, that sort of thing. Like the stuff that wouldn't do very well on the channel by itself. I think I am. If you were, your name would be highlighted like Hypercar Kitty Cat's one is, with that little thing, with the that little like star next to it. But yeah. I'm probably gonna. So it's 11:54 right now. I've got work tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna wrap this up in about 5 minutes, closer to midnight. So anything. Vacuum strap when you were selling NOS Dirt Delve MVPs. Oh, okay. That's cool. That'd be awesome. I really want to find an NOS bagged Bissell of some kind. Any version of the Power Force, preferably like a 3522 or older. Or if I could find an NOS Power Glide, that'd be amazing. I'd love an NOS Power Glide. Like the 3545 Power Glides. Any of those would be fantastic. But have a good night, Chance. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm an hour ahead. You have a great rest of your night, William. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I guess I should tease what's gonna come up soon. In a future video. So there's, well, I'll move this out of the way. But so you guys will stop fucking asking. I bought one of these pieces of shit, and we're going to review this later on in the week. Yeah. It's the same as the other one, it's just a better version that you should buy instead, but whatever. People want to see it, so I'm going to do a video on it. And you know what? If I do the unboxing video on this, and this is not going to happen, but if it gets 500 likes, never going to happen. But if it gets 500 likes, then I'll also unbox and review the Rewind version as well, in addition to this one. So, yeah. Alright. And also, that's also not the only Bissell that I'm reviewing as well. This thing creaks a lot. I gotta be very careful with that. The thing creaks a lot. Alright, so. I hurt my hand doing that. So, anyways. I will see you guys in another video. And let me know what vacuum review you guys want to see next. That was gross. That was gross. Let's just stop that right there. That was gross. I can't find my new tripod. What the shit? Okay, so there is that. So, do you guys want to know how many seconds are left in the stream? Oh, you can't even see it. Want to know how many seconds are left in the stream? Uno.